Dick and Boonies podcast. Richard, come together again. We're all about the liquor and the tasty gems. We would like to invite you in the silly minds we live in. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Chicken in the corn and the corn can't grow. Oh, chicken in the corn and the corn can't grow. Yeah, chicken in the corn.
I got a line, I got a fishing, and you're going and you stop bitching. And
you ever heard that? You never heard that song though? Chicken in the corn and the corn can't grow.
No.
Chicken in
Sounds like Jimmy Crack Corn.
Is
Yeah, you've never heard this?
where? From
Taylor,
how long ago?
Instantly look up chicken in the corn. Chicken
in the corn can't grow.
and the corn can't grow. Dude, chicken.
Who's it by?
That's by a Jamaican.
No laundry,
By a Jamaican.
no errands, no chores. Nothing but snuggle time.
And cannonball time.
When you're ready,
I've heard
we'll get to new memories.
Jimmy Crack Corn,
Hilton.
I don't care, or Flies in the Buttermilk Shoe Fly Shoe.
Brother, this dude
Is this
from,
one of those?
This bro is from Jamaica, and he plays, I think, a 2-string guitar.
Yeah, man, this is Russia one string, the only one string guitarist, right?
One string.
In the world. See? I am what I am. I am the
I am what I am.
Ready?
Exclusive.
This song rocks. Here it
Watch
comes.
this. Hey, you know my name is Brushy One String, you know. I've been to San Francisco, that's where I see my friend Pancho. He said, hey, One String, there's something you got to know, you know. I said, yeah. While we back on San Francisco, that's where we go. We sing this old country song like this.
It's like, bro, it's a long intro.
Chicken in the corn, on the corn can't grow, mama. Hey, when chicken in the corn, on the corn can't grow. Hey,
You need to see him. Just go look at him. Go look at him.
Mama, hey, when chicken in the corn, so the
What?
corn can't grow. Young man, we're on San Francisco. Yeah, we have with my friend and his name was Pancho. Yeah, he said one string, there's something you got to know.
Come on.
Oh,
come on, that breakdown?
We go with sounds, chicken in the corn, and the corn can't grow. Mama, hey, when chicken in the corn, so the corn can't grow. Hey, hey, when chicken in the corn, on the corn can't grow. Mama,
I just want to go in there and harmonize with
when
him.
chicken in the corn,
Alright, you can cut it.
so the corn can't grow. Hey.
So that guy's
Like
famous.
Ted Hawkins.
How many plays is that? How many views on that?
530,000. Or no, that's 550 million.
Yeah, there you go. 50 million. So
One
that's
string.
one string. He's got a couple other jams. That jam,
That's a really good song.
top shelf jam.
It is.
So my children are, well, June and Ella are a tad terrified of the guy, just like that kind of freaks them out or something.
Okay.
Racist.
Nah, it has nothing to do with that. Ain't got to do, just something about his just like energy or something. And then on top of that, I sing this song every single day. 2 hours. Like if you just added it all up, 2
I can
hours.
Picture it. You're making
So-
Sammy's. You're like, okay, well, dude, I can already picture you in the kitchen, just like throwing down PBJs or whatever, and just doing that.
If I sing that song, I hear screaming. June will, yes, they scream so loud, but then Charlie will just be like, Charlie will just like, I'll look over and there'll just be like a corner and he'll be like, chicken in the corn, in the corn. And I'm just like, yes!
Yes.
Dude, Charlie gets down.
He caught him.
Yeah, welcome to another episode of the Dick and Boonies podcast.
Hey-o.
My name is Richard, and this is
Boonies.
and we're guest list.
Guest list.
We're guest list. We have nobody on the guest list, and we don't have a guest either.
Neither.
That's correct. But
Dude.
can I share? I got some news.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just start here, bro. Because like I want to give the full rundown of how sort of bizarre everything is in my life right now.
Yeah.
So 1 month ago, okay, let's go back further because I need to start further. When I started this journey into the realm of entertainment again, saying, okay, I want to give myself another opportunity to try to do something that I enjoy, blah, blah, blah. We know, you know what I'm talking about. So the beginning of the year when I started that journey, I wanted to learn how to edit video. I wanted to start a YouTube channel. I wanted to possibly do a couple of music projects, one of them being like a kid's album, one of them being like collaborate with you. Was that Ben?
And you know that felt good.
Wow. I don't know if you heard that or not, people in the podcast world. That was insane. So I wanted to do those things. And another thing is like I was potentially thinking about like trying acting. That was kind of like an offhand one. But I definitely wanted to do like the YouTube thing. I wanted to see if I could sort of build that. That's turned out to be real hard.
Yeah. And the acting thing, that's like...
Also a very that one seems so far-fetched to me that I didn't even really pursue it that much. But I did. So Anna was like, here, fill out this...
form
and send it to this company. I can't disclose any of this stuff, but like
a talent agency,
right?
Or whatever.
And so I did. This was within probably 2 months of that whole process. So like in February or something, I sent in the application, and then just no word back.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, it makes a lot of sense, because I did. Anna helped me do like a slate. Which a slate is basically just like introducing yourself. Why do you want to, get signed to this talent agency? Blah blah blah. That's it. That's part of the process of like trying to get representation. Okay, so you fill out the forms and you do the slate. So I did that, sent it in. Nothing happened. Then I got this opportunity to try to... Anna thought it was good for this role. Remember how we talked about that role? Mm-hmm. I was like, dude, I got that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing... Yeah. So this is all like a very... like in the similar time era.
Okay.
Right? Within a month of each other. So that was February. Okay? So a month ago, I just sort of casually to Anna... Like, we're just sitting, I think, at a family function or whatever. I was just like, hey, thanks for getting me fucking signed to the talent agency. Totally joking, because I had let it go, but it popped into my head. It just randomly popped in my head. We were just sitting like this,
Yeah.
I was like, hey, thanks for getting me, signed or whatever.
It's been great.
Yeah. And she goes, I should probably just send them an email. She goes, you never got anything?
So she knows these cats.
Yeah, so she is signed to this talent agency here locally in Arizona, right?
Gotcha.
A relatively big one. There's one agency that's bigger, that's a national brand called Ford. It's a very well-known like talent modeling agency. I think it's a worldwide company. It's the biggest one in the world, I think. And then the one locally here, the one that she signed with, is the other biggest one, meaning that they have the most connections. They have the most pull for different. When a casting director needs something, they go to these agencies. But like this particular one gives them a lot of talent, right?
Right.
So that's who Anna's signed with. Archie Owen was signed with them too. So that's my brother-in-law. Anyway, she's like, let me just send him an email. You know what I mean? And I was like, you don't have to do that. Don't fucking worry about it. She's like, no, I'll just do it right now. And so she did it right then on her phone. It was just like, hey, my brother submitted an application. Just wondering if there was any going to be.
Did you get it?
Did you get it? Was there any follow-up? And so what happens is an agency gets fucking murdered with applications.
Sure.
So if you don't have any in... they're not going to see it, They're just not going to see it.
It's with everything.
Yeah. It's with everything.
You need that little...
You need somebody to crack the door.
Yeah.
Right? So Anna was like, yo, my brother. And they were like, no. And so, but following that email, within 10 minutes, I got an email from the agency saying, hey, we want you to give us a new...
10 minutes?
Yeah, within
Nice,
10 minutes. My phone goes... and I got an email from the company, and they were just like, hey, I just got the referral from Anna. We just wanted you to do this thing and send us a new slate, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay. So they're like, by next Monday, do this or whatever. And so I did it. not thinking anything of it really. You know, I bring our like house, our lighting, into my bedroom, because you have to have it. Dude, that was a juicy lick. You were like,
Where'd everybody
let it
go?
go. Okay, so
Some people get it.
yeah. If you're a fan of Head PE, you get it, right? Yeah, we got a big Head PE fan club.
Which is a large percentage of our listeners.
Yeah,
And
probably. Actually, probably. That tastes like straight blood,
Yeah, I know.
which is good. That's how you know it's good. When it tastes like Hav's blood.
That iron.
That iron.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
Calf's blood.
Do you know, dude? I just saw. Dude, oh my god, this isn't funny at all, but it is fucking blew my goddamn balls right off. I was watching this thing. You know, True Life Milk. Have you ever seen that?
Nope.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have.
True Life Milk.
Maybe it's not True Life, but it's something true.
Fair
or
Life.
Fair Life.
Yeah,
buddy,
okay.
Buddy, you got it. You got it.
I thought it was going to be a Netflix special. Have you seen True Life Milk? These fucking assholes just slaughter calves.
Documentaries.
Drink it. Yeah. I don't know what I said.
Okay, so yeah, so True Life,
Fair Life.
Fair Life. Bro, so they're supposed to be. Their whole motto is treating animals.
Yeah, non-GMO, like all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, what is
organic.
What's the
Humanely.
Thank you, Tay Tay. Thank you, Tay Tay. So a humane operation, right? And so then they had this undercover guy go in, and so Coca-Cola is their co-captain.
Cola.
Cuck.
Coca.
They are the cuck of the situation.
Okay.
Coca-Cola. Yeah, so they're the Jesus. Derailing. It's derailing. Okay,
yeah.
so sorry. Anyways, the guy went undercover, bro, and they are fucking doing some horrible shit to these calves.
Really?
First of all, so the mom births the calf, right? This is True Life. Fair Life.
Unfair Life.
Unfair Life. Dude,
Okay.
brutally unfair life, right? So the calf is born because here's the thing, dude, that I didn't even think about this. For milk, you must have calf.
Right.
I swear on everything,
that
dude.
cows just had it all the time.
I thought that milk cows just had milk.
Yeah.
I know that sounds ridiculous.
No, it doesn't.
I just
No, because you grew up learning that all cows just milked.
you just milk
all
them.
the time.
Yeah, just on tap all day.
Yeah, you weren't given like this is within a birth time frame. Like that's not a thing. They just all have milk always.
Always. That's what I thought. I thought
Yeah.
they were milk cows.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I thought they were dairy cow milk cows. Just all the time, just pumping cow milk, dude. Little do I know, they're gonna be impregnated.
Yeah.
All the time, dude. So they're just on a rotation of being impregnated.
Fuck.
So when they birth the calf's like, "Rah," and they're going away, and they're fucking
Sad.
So sad.
Yeah.
So that was like the first shot of the mom just being like, "Ah, ah," and the calf's like, "Ah," and you're just like, oh fuck, this is not starting good.
Yeah, that's so
And they
brutal.
take the calf and they hurl it
Right.
into its little cage or whatever, which is one of those like igloo, like for big dogs. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
It's those. They have just rows upon rows of these.
It's like these big kennels that they just throw them in.
With little gates around them, and they just fucking hurl them in. And then if the calf is like not doing what they want, they're just stomping their like heads.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so I'm not gonna go like too far into this,
Yeah,
but
that's
it's
wild.
And then on top of that, they have a clause in their contract. They are not allowed to sell to any veal producers.
Okay.
Same undercover guy is watching them take these animals, who, by the way, like a quarter of them die from like neck fractures and like cranial caving ins.
No shit.
Because they are just literally stomping them out.
Wow.
And like it's fucking brutal. It's the most unhumane thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
Right. So, and dude, milk, dude. That's a part of my life.
Yeah, no, it's major.
Like super. It is a staple, eh? Yeah.
Look at it.
Look at him. Look at her, dude. That's a her. And we got her head just fucking straight out of that book. What's that book?
So where did you see this?
On the internet.
The webs.
Yeah, the webs. But anyways, those they take them from the kennel into the big truck, straight down to the old veal factory.
Really?
Yeah, and they have a huge clause. So like people were petitioning Coca-Cola, especially because obviously Coca-Cola is going to be the funding for most of this. You know, when they got really big, it's because Coca-Cola stepped in. Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
So, anyways, what were we talking about?
We're talking about your gig right now.
Go ahead, Tay.
Is that your new acting gig?
Okay, so here's the deal.
Did Coca-Cola pay you to fucking do
say
that? Yeah.
Confused. Was that your monologue?
Yeah.
That was my monologue.
They're like, throw Fairlife under the bus on your podcast.
I never had Fairlife, and I'll be goddamned if I ever fucking consume Fairlife products.
Well, I mean,
I don't think that it's
Lucerne, fucking whatever. You know,
dude.
It's mass produced shit.
That's what I was talking to
And
my parents about.
That's it.
I go, what we should be doing
Vegan?
is, no, not necessarily, but we should be serving our communities. There should be a dairy farm for Arcadia that serves everybody in Arcadia.
Where you know what's going on.
Yes, every little city has their own dairy or two dairies. If it's like Phoenix, which is huge, you got to have a few dairies in there. And so you get all your carrots from Phoenix.
Yeah.
You get all your darrets from Phoenix.
Carrots.
Your darrets.
I forget what they're called. We're not going to spend time for me to think about it, but yes, I saw that where people are the idea is everyone to turn their yard into something different to produce for the community.
I mean,
and you don't have to rely on all the mass produced stuff.
we're fucked. I mean, we are so fucked, dude. The ocean is fucked.
I'm halfway through.
Oh, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Dude, trolling, bro.
Dude, that guy, that dude, fucking kudos.
God damn, dude.
That shit's wild.
Dude, we just troll the ocean in those trolling nets.
Oh, yeah.
And we just
Yeah.
gobble up fucking football fields worth of every single species of fucking aquatic
that are
animal.
keeping the ocean alive.
Yeah. So you get porpoise just in there, dude. Whales. Dude, all sorts of fucking
Shit's
turts.
so like,
Turtles.
yeah, turts.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then it's just decimated. And then we're just looking at the fucking Great Barrier Reef, just turning white.
Yeah.
Because it's being bleached.
Yep.
So so we're all fucked. And good thing I had kids, and you too, and Taylor don't have any because too late. We're dead.
We left them with. Well, I don't know.
Their kids are
They'll
fucked.
see.
Their kids are fucked. Unless we turn it around. Turn around. Every fucking
in your eyes. So you got an email after Anna fucking
doggy
broke some kneecaps
Yeah, Anna
via email.
slapped some chaps and broke some kneecaps. And got a fucking email, sent in my slate, blah, blah, blah. Right? So, any Joe Schmo off the street can do this, by the way. So, if you are looking for an agency, look up the different talent agencies. Like, if you want to get into acting or modeling or whatever, that is how it works. I don't even know how it works, dude. I thought like like a football scout, like in Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
Like, we'll find you and then be like, hey, I want to represent you.
Yeah.
That's my Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
Hey-
because I imagine Juilliard has a pretty big bag that they pick from too.
oh my God.
You know what I mean? Like, so.
Right. So, yes. Okay. Exactly. So, but any Joe Schmo can go off the street and try to get representation. So I'm not really thinking anything of it. You know what I mean? Like, why? I have zero experience. I'm 35 years old. What am I doing? And I just did it anyways because I thought, hey, fuck it, dude. If they say no,
put your shit out
what
there.
do we do, right?
Yeah.
So within 5 days.
And when you filled this thing out and you put out your shit slate,
Yeah.
you're like, I can act, I can fucking perform, I'm a musician, I can everything. You just checked all the boxes.
Mainly what I did say is that I
model.
yeah.
I'm fucking hot as shit.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You checked all the boxes.
I said I model. And no, I basically just said, I'm 35 years old. I got nothing fucking left to lose. Dude, my life is like
at the end of my pitiful rope. They're like, should we?
They liked my energy. Go ahead.
I'm willing to do anything for the role, basically.
At this point, I just
I
wanted.
will suck Harvey Weinstein's dick off.
No, basically at this point, it's just getting representation because you can't do anything without representation.
Right.
Because how the fuck are they going to know who you are? Like you
Right.
just can't. You don't know when the casting calls.
they have
are.
to trust a trusted source.
And I'm going to go through the whole thing because I didn't understand any of it. So this section short story.
You got the email.
Dude, they offered me a contract, which blew my balls off. And I said that maybe 2 episodes ago or last episode, I can't remember. I know I told Jeffy, but I might have even mentioned it the episode before. So I got the offer, which is crazy, right?
So they offered we're going to take you into our agency.
For 2 years. It's a 2-year contract. If you book anything union, they get 10%. If it's anything other than union, they get 20%. So they call it union or non-union. Mm-hmm. So I say, yeah. Like, I don't care, dude. Fucking take it all for all I care. I just want to do this. I want the experience. I want the...
You want to get out there.
I want it all.
Yep.
I just want to, like, just be in it. Like,
Doing it.
I went from, hey, Anna... Thanks for getting me signed to being offered a contract. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I had let it go for 4 months. I let it go. And I just thought, oh, this is not really my avenue. And then I really started diving into, editing and going with Taylor to do things in the field and that kind of shit. Because I wanted to do a lot of things to sort of see what was going to fit for me, Mm-hmm. But anyways, I'm still doing that. It's not like anything's changed. This is just, I got this contract. Of course, I accepted the contract, right?
Right.
So when you accept the contract, then they give you an orientation date. They tell you got to take headshots. They need you to basically sign the contract. So they sent the contract over. I printed it, and then you go through like 20 pages of a contract. You give them all your measurements, which,
Did you read all of it?
the way,
Did you read the whole thing?
No, not a chance. But so when I did my measurements, okay,
Yeah. What's your bust size?
bust, not sure.
Ball size?
Dude, probably C.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. So, but when it came to waist,
Yeah.
my mom measured me with the tape.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she goes, okay, and 39 and a half.
What? That's not right.
That can't be right.
I said, nay. Not true.
Yeah.
Not a chance, Ma. She goes,
No.
that's what it says. This is what it says.
Where did she measure from? The belly button? Or
Dude,
what?
I know.
That's where you're supposed to, I think.
She fucked it up, whatever it is. I was like, and so I wrote 38. Which I still don't think is correct.
No
No,
way.
it's incorrect.
Here's the thing, dude.
Maybe 34?
I'm a 30. I've kind of, 34s get kind of tight a little bit right now.
Fat boy.
But 36s fit great. And I go, what does this number on the shorts mean? What does the shorts?
Yeah.
And she's like, that's the size. And I go, how are you getting fucking 39 and a half?
Yeah.
She goes, I don't know. It just is that though. I was like, okay. So I just accepted it, dude, and put 38.
Yeah.
Can't put 39
Round
and a
down.
half, dude. What am I going to put 40?
You're in like the husky area now.
It's crazy. Right?
It doesn't
What-
make sense.
what-
36.
That's what you wear.
Yes.
Insane. Insane that she would say 40 to me.
And they breathe. So it doesn't make sense.
I think I'm
Because
bigger.
I'm substantially bigger than you.
Dude, you're subnaturally.
I'm subnaturally just like this other thing that's not natural.
You're going to get to your gig now, and they're not going to have the right sizes for you.
Hold on, Taylor. You can hear yourself, babe. So I fill out the forms.
Yeah.
Fill out the sheets. You need headshots. You need to fucking, dude, I have to sign up for so many different like internet sites, casting network, Actors Access. I've got to pay a web fee. I've got all, so to get moving, you just gotta
pay some money and get
some
aligned with all the things they need you to be on.
Right, which all does make sense because this is the way
Sure.
that casting agencies, or I'm sorry, casting directors get a
You
hold
do
of you.
these things, let us do the work.
Right. So I had to have that done by Monday. Last Friday, I got an email. 3 different emails.
More emails?
Their ears were burning. Oh, dude. Is it them?
No. But
That's cinnamon.
yeah. No, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Dude, I'm in.
You're locked in.
Dude, I'm into what I'm doing.
Good.
I am.
Gay!
Oh, I'm so gay for this girl. I'm so gay for this girl. Dude, this is the gayest I've ever been for a girl.
That's good.
I want to suck her dick so bad, dude.
She a transgender?
No, but dude, I heard this thing the other day. This chick was like, she's like, oh yeah, tough guy. I'm gonna suck your dick with my pussy.
That's gangster.
I thought that was funny as shit. I'm gonna suck your dick.
Just Kegels on the pole.
Yeah, dude. That sounds amazing. Holy
that's the
shit.
greatest.
So, yeah, I'm in love, but anyways, I got an email Friday that was like audition, 3 different emails, and I was for sure 100% positive that was not meant for me because I didn't have orientation until tomorrow. My orientation after I sign the contract is tomorrow. And in my mind, you can't do anything until you're oriented.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
Like I don't know what
Unless they tell you. You
No.
signed the deal.
Yeah, but I got it on Friday.
Right.
I signed the contract. There was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday I submitted the contract.
Oh, okay.
But I got these emails on Friday. I hadn't even signed the contract yet, and I had these fucking 3 audition things. So I
Is
signed.
that kind of fishy?
Yeah. So I didn't do any. I didn't reply.
You waved them along.
Yeah, I go, oh, that can't be for me. That's a mistake or whatever,
Yeah.
right? And so then, on like Sunday or something, my agent sent me a text message. Hey, did you get those audition requests I sent to you on Friday? And I go, I did. I didn't think they were for me. She goes, they are for you. Please respond immediately. And I go, okay. 2 of them were voiceover. And they tell you exactly what to do. You just do it on your phone. You do this voiceover and you submit it. The second one was an in-person audition
For like a...
for an insurance company.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, auto insurance, right? And I just go, okay. So what you do is you just say, I accept the audition, right?
You go for it.
So you accept it. So your agent thinks you're good for a role. They send you an email saying, would you like to accept it? You have to then accept it. Then at that point, it goes to the casting director, and then they have
Look
to
at your profile.
They get hundreds of submissions, and then they have to select you. They have to look at you and see your slate. If they want to look at it, they can look at your slate. And then at that point, then they can pick you, and then they tell your agent, and then they say that you have the audition, right? So the first thing that happened on Friday was my agent just thought I was good for something and wanted me to say okay. So I said okay. And then Monday, right after I submitted the paperwork, I got an email saying, you have an audition tomorrow at this time. And I was like, oh my God, that's crazy.
Richard, did you get the fucking email? Yeah, Stell, I did. I'll be sure to respond.
I'm sorry. I actually have that wrong. Friday, they send. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me backtrack. Let me just to clarify, because I fucked this up. I didn't get anything on Monday. I messed that up.
That's okay.
I messed that up. They send your name out to different things that they think you're good for without you even knowing. Mm-hmm. Then if a casting director selects you, then they send you the email. That's what I got on Friday. Because when they sent me when she texted me on Saturday, she was very specific about this auto insurance one because it's an in-person audition, right? And I was like, yes, I got it. What do I do? She's like, just accept it. And I go, okay, I accepted it. So then it told me Tuesday at this time, or I'm sorry, Monday at this time. My audition was yesterday.
Yeah.
What day is it today?
How'd it
Tuesday.
go?
Okay. Yes, that's what it was. My audition was on Monday. I thought whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. But
Where was it?
But it is very interesting. No, Phoenix, Central Phoenix. This casting, fucking agency, acting, classy place.
Like a soundstage.
Yeah, I mean they had a whole area that was just for casting, where they have the big paper behind and like the cameras and the lighting and like all that stuff is specific for that. Then it looked like they had like a classroom, and then they had a waiting room, and it was just like, dude. Anyways,
What was the script? I need to hear it.
bro. Okay, so hold on, bro. So I'm stressed. Okay. I haven't even had my orientation. Right?
Yeah, and I don't know why you're so worried about
What
that.
do you think's the orientation's gonna consist of? Go act.
Just like, these are the things you need. This is what you should be expecting. This, I don't know. Okay, I had my sister.
They dropped you into a fucking gig.
They did. No,
So-
I'm not complaining.
No, well, you're kind of uncomfortable because you're like, wait a minute, I haven't had my orientation? Who gives a shit?
do you work at Best Buy?
Yeah. Wait, should I be doing this? I haven't had my orientation
It's
yet.
like literally one of the easiest jobs you
Yeah,
can
dude.
get thrown into.
They're like, read the script.
Dude, it's
You're like Zeltrans.
okay, bro.
My life.
I'll tell you what, man. There's just anxiety that
No, it's new. You're dropped into a world that's
I just don't, dude.
is headphone guy walking around like fucking
There's everything
Steve Dave.
everything that you can imagine of like what an audition is. That's what I pictured,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I'm hyperventilating, like like I was cool as a cucumber. The
Right.
second, okay. So let's just go to the audition, because this part gets silly, and I told this already to Anna and Artyom, okay? Because this part threw me off big time. So Anna's like, when you walk in, there's gonna be a sign-in sheet. I walk in, and there's just kind of people meandering around, and there is no sign-in sheet. Then I like turn the corner, and there's like this big waiting room area, and the guy's like, there's a sign-in sheet on the chair. So immediately I'm just not stoked, because the sign-in sheet is not where it's supposed to be.
Right.
It's on a chair in the waiting room.
Right.
And so, okay.
The reason you're upset about orientation is just things aren't going as they are said they were going to go.
I mean, I haven't even had
How many dark-haired, stubbly bearded dudes that are 6'1" were in there?
Okay, so here we go. So I sign in, right? I sign in, there's 9 people in there, right? Okay. And there was already like 20 people already signed in, right? The guy above me is, let's just call him Jared Carlisle. Okay. And so I was like, they're going to fuck this up. I instantly, because my whole
Cue
life,
high school fucking.
my whole life has been dominated by people thinking that my last name is Carlisle, right? So of course I sign in underneath Derek Carlisle, right? So I'm like, oh, they're gonna. They're gonna fucking mix us up. I flash back to jail. Everyone fucks up my shit. You know what I mean?
Dude, you get your meal last
Yeah.
at every fucking dinner.
Rahad
Dude.
Khalis is just not. And if you don't know that reference, go back and listen to the other episodes, for Christ's sake.
Dude,
So
it's a real thing.
yeah, so this happens, right? Okay, so I sign in, and then I go to the very corner and just sit down. And I'm at this point, I walked in feeling good, like I thought I was okay. Oh, fucking backtrack real quick. Here's the thing about orientation. I need to know what I need to know. What do I need to bring? What do I need to bring? When you go to a fucking audition, you need headshots and you need a resume. And I go, Anna, what am I going to put on there? Shamrock? Well, what am I going to put? Fucking Hope Lives fucking, psychiatric fucking assistants? What am I putting on there? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What am I putting? Tesseract fucking middle school where I was the lunch lady? What do you want? She goes, no. It's got to be all acting stuff. And I go, so I don't have a resume. She goes, you don't need one. Just fucking take a picture, go to Walgreens, print some shit out. And so I printed out.
You could just say, I played a milkman and I played a fucking lunch lady. I don't know.
So I went to Walgreens.
Yeah.
Oh, what I did is actually
Got your headshot.
I got the Walgreens thing on the computer, and I fucking spent $12 on 2 photos because I put my name in the lower left-hand corner. Got it? They cut off most of my name. When I fucking framed it in the thing, it was all perfect. The way they printed it, cut off part of the R. You know what I mean? Pissed. Like, instantly pissed. So I look at it, and it's all grainy and shit. I'm like,
Richard or Carlisle?
Richard. So what I've got. Oh, so I have the script.
Dude, I love it.
On Friday,
Such a fucking shit show.
when they sent me that audition thing, they send you the script too, right? So it's for this auto insurance company, and they send you the script, and it was 4 lines, and anyways, whatever, right? So I've got the little fucking, dude, I've got the Walgreens folder, that they put photos in, like it's like this big, it's 10 by 8 by 10. So I got my pictures in there, I got my script in there, and that's what I walk in with. Everybody in there has their little fucking leather bound with their professional photos and shit, and they're like, dude, and I'm like, okay, I got this I'm the white trashiest fuck, dude, with my Walgreens flap, and I'm like, So anyways, I'm just like in the corner, right? Carlisle, Jared Carlisle. Did I say Jared or Derek?
Both.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, both. Okay.
You did.
So Jerek, Carlisle, and so I sit in the corner, okay? And I'm like, I'm walking in there feeling I'm like, dude, I'm a confident man, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll fucking do it.
For sure.
Then you realize really quickly, these people are taking it real serious. Real serious, bro.
They're like, unique New York, unique New York, unique New York. All right, let's hit me again.
Okay.
The tongue and the teeth, the lips, the fucking. Just doing all that shit.
This particular thing had a song that goes with the script. So you say your lines, there's music going, and then there's this other part, this guy who's already pre-recorded it sings this little like, oh yeah, and then you're like, and oh yeah, it's all pre-recorded. They have a little iPad hooked to like a little speaker that people just keep playing it over and over and over again. Because these assholes don't even know the lines. Like, they're such pros or whatever that there was scripts on the table. They were just sitting there and they're saying it out loud, right? So then the fucking casting director comes in. He's like, hello, everybody. How are we doing? Just making sure that everyone knows that what we're doing is we're going to group up in pairs. You're doing, this is the husband and wife role. So you need to find somebody to audition
it's like
with.
Fucking preschool.
To audition with.
Nice.
Okay, fucking nightmare of a situation. All of a sudden, now I need to fucking find an auditioning partner. Dude, I was in the way corner.
Yeah.
Hyperventilating.
Yeah.
Listening to everyone be like, yes, unique York. I mean,
The tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips.
right. So I'm like, oh my God. Okay, so groups are going in, right? So a group went in, and then there was like a holding station. So that's 4 people. Now I'm in a room with like 4 other people, a girl, 2 guys, and like 3 girls. So it was 5 people, right?
No, that doesn't add up.
All right, so here's the deal. Jerek starts reciting his lines very loud in catty corner to me. And so what do you think happened to me?
you started doing the same thing?
Nope. I was very upset. I go, this is rude.
Oh,
This is
rude. You were vocal?
No, in my mind, I was like, I hate. You know how like there's, you know how you get. And by the way, before this, he did this. You know how you just know you hate somebody immediately just by their energy. I hated this fucking Carlisle guy. I hated him. Right, I just sensed his energy, and I go.
Ever since,
He is a piece of shit. He was wearing really high cargo shorts and a shirt. You know, fucking douchebags that wear shirts like so. Here's the top of the shorts, and then their shirt goes right to the top of the shorts.
Yeah.
No overhang.
Was it a white belt?
Dude, wasn't wearing a belt, but he was just like getting ready to go on his fucking he was like a
He was ready for his Academy Award.
his Boy Scout fucking mission or whatever.
Yeah.
He was a dork. You know what I mean? I was like, look at this dork, dude. And he was wearing fucking Skechers and just all these things I wasn't appreciating. So I hated his energy. And then all of a sudden he's reciting the lines. And I'm like, hey, fuck boy, don't you be influencing me with your fucking lines. He's like, because he had been around a while. He's just got this energy of like, I know what the fuck's going on. I hated him immediately, right? And then he's like, the casting director comes. He's like saying these like the worst jokes of all time. Mind you, dude, I'm like looking cool as a cucumber in the corner.
But your mind is doing.
I'm trembling.
Yeah.
I'm trembling and I'm angry and I'm like, this isn't going the way that I wanted it to go. And of course, these are the fucking people that are here right now. Like the people that I hate the most are in this room. And then this kind of like, I don't know, like 48-year-old woman like comes in and she's like, what's going on in here? And what are we doing? And so
She calmed you down.
in a weird way.
Yeah.
Right? In a weird way, I was like, okay, here we go. Here we go. Normal human. Okay. Because everyone else was exact like this character of like who would be in a waiting room at an audition.
Yeah.
It's like, la 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 la, la 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 la. And I'm just like, fuck everyone. I'm like, stop influencing me. And I come to find out that is not acceptable. You do not recite your lines in a waiting room.
Oh,
You fucking keep that shit to your fucking self. Because somebody might have a totally different take on how the line should be delivered.
Yeah.
You don't be fucking doing that.
Right.
I knew it instinctively. I was like, fuck this guy, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Edna comes in.
I can't say the lines because at some point I have a feeling this is all going to get shut down, you know? The agency's probably not going to appreciate some of the things I say. They're going to have to listen, though, because, like, the clips, you know, those are what they'll find, like, online. But, like, if they listen, they're not going to be stoked. But, anyways, doesn't matter.
They might agree with you.
So when I talk about pussy and shit, whatever.
Yeah, Hollywood is rampant with cancel culture.
Yeah, that's true.
They'd have to actually listen.
Yeah.
Which might be good for our numbers. You know, because, like, dude, I would rather do this. You know what I mean? This is what I want to do. I would love it if we had, like, let's say 20 sponsors, and this is what we had to do. Like, if we just all made $100,000 a year just doing this.
Well, yeah,
that's it.
Jerek can go fucking get his herpes commercial, and everything's fine.
Yeah.
Dude, what you're explaining right now is like that classic, like, I just keep thinking of, like, in American Pie when the dude comes up, he's like, I close my eyes at night. Yes. Come on, Heather, sing with me here. And homeboy's just like, God, this sucks. It's like that.
Can you give us like not the exact lines, but maybe just like kind of what?
Yeah, he goes, I'll just give you the exact lines.
Rhymes with Jerek.
Yeah.
Just could you maybe just bleep out a couple of words at some? I don't know. Whatever. He goes. This is so. The music's like dum 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 dum. And okay, dude. Oh man, I can't even. I wish. Let me see. Can I say? Yeah, I'm gonna have to just say it. I think. Okay. I guess if they did listen, I would be totally fucked. But whatever. So the singer of Judas Priest,
yeah, Rob Halford.
Right. So he's the gay man, the bald-headed gay man. He's gay. You know he's gay?
Yeah.
Okay. So of course. So he was hired to write a song for this company, right? And the song's like,
driving Judas Priest shit.
Okay. And while that's going, I go, switching my car okay. I'm trying to think of how. Okay, I can't say the name of the company. Switching my car insurance to Blosky Flosky's could save me $645, and then it goes, and then Rob Halford goes, "Oh yeah," and I go, "With no strings attached, that's great." And he goes, "All right," and then I go, "Okay," and he goes, "All right," and I go, "Thank you." Okay?
Dude.
That's the first scene. Okay? The second part of the scene is the woman going like, I can't remember her lines.
You know Rob Halford's in that agency too. You know, he's a member.
He straight up is going to be at he has to be at the shoot, right?
Yeah.
Because that's him. He's gonna but anyways. So it's like right, switching my car insurance to
Flosky Boblosky
can save me $645 a month. All right.
Yeah.
With no strings attached, that's great. So those are the lines. Anyways, then she says blah, 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 something about some rates. And then I go, that is a great rate. But while the music is going, like, so I say my lines. He goes, all right. And I go, thank you. And then at that point, he sings this whole little thing. And while he's doing that, we have to fucking dance. Me and the person. Okay, so this is the thing, right? So one group went in, one group was on deck. I'm still sitting there in fear. This lady comes in, then that group is done. They leave. The on group deck goes in. The next group goes to on deck, and it's just me and this gal.
And you guys are playing like a husband and wife role or something.
Husband and
right?
wife role. She sits down. I swear on everything that is holy. She goes, we're husband and wife, right? We're husband and wife? And I go, yup. She goes, how long have we been married? I said, 5 years. I had no clue she was going to start hitting me with fucking
scenario.
You just heard what the commercial was, right?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? Who cares at all? Who cares? This isn't fucking Shawshank 2. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. How long have we been married? What are our kids' names?
She goes, how long have we been married? I go, 5 years. I fucking fired right back at her.
You just were firing them off.
She hit me with a fireball. I hit her with a torch. She goes, how many years? I go, 5 years. She goes, where do we meet? No, she goes, where do we get married? I go, Vegas. Where? I said, Caesar's Palace, because that's where I was married. She goes, oh. And she goes, where do we meet? I said, swim lessons. She goes, swim lessons? I go, yeah, our kids both go to the same swim classes. We were there to pick up our kids. And she was like, okay. So
well done, bro.
I have no clue.
I mean, you did it.
Dude, without hesitation.
Yeah.
I fucking did it.
Well, you couldn't do it.
She was just like, bam. I
You
said,
couldn't
boom,
hesitate.
Bam, boom. Because she fucking was hitting me with some like, I've been in the biz for 20 years. Let's go ahead and
See
dive
what
into
you can do, baby.
And I just fucking nailed it. And she goes, okay.
I can work with this guy.
So we hit play on the thing, on the speaker. I go, I switched my ball sacks to blah, blah, blah for $645. And we did it, and we did it. And we were like, okay, we fucking.
Nice.
And I'm kind of shivering, shaking, right? And we did it again. And I was like, how's that vocal system? And I could, all of a sudden, a wave of like serious anxiety hit me. And I couldn't even say the words. She goes, breathe. It's fine. Breathe. You got it. You got it. And I was like, you know how people say like, it like stuff goes in and out?
Yeah.
I had that. I had a real version of that where I was like, oh, I'm gonna pass out.
Yeah.
And it's just your blood pressure or whatever,
Yes.
right? Right as I'm getting ready to pass out, that group leaves. On deck group goes in. Guess who's on deck?
Jerek.
No.
Oh, no, okay. What I was going to say was like this lady comes in. She's like, hey, Perry, can I get a coffee? Hey, Jerek, stop doing your lines in the waiting room, asshole. Like she's been there and she knows Jerek.
Yes. And by the way, Jerek has been around for a while. And nobody likes him. I come to find out. So anyways, we're on deck. Bro, I'm scared. Okay? My mouth is dry.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's like this.
Yeah, and your lips just going.
I'm looking at her and I'm like,
Dude, your hands probably just like.
it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was so crazy because I was so confident. All confidence just like gone.
No.
I go, I'll be right back. And she goes, okay. Went out to my car. I had a seltzer in the car. I didn't bring it in because I'm confident, dude. Well, I ain't gonna bring a seltzer in. I'm confident.
Did the seltzer fucking calm me down, bro?
I needed to wet my whistle.
Okay. Is there a chicken fountain
Nay.
in the building?
Nay, COVID, dude.
Oh.
COVID.
Well, water bottles? I don't know.
They didn't have water bottles. They should have, right? Yeah.
Okay.
They should have, but they didn't. I needed to go get in my car. Get
Car warm seltzer.
I had to get a car.
Sweet.
It was actually
It's 100 out.
all this, by the way, happened fast.
Yeah.
The amount of time it's taking me to tell the story and us to laugh and giggle on it, way longer than the whole process. I went in. All this happened within like
20 minutes.
12. 12 minutes total. Right? Wow. So I'm on deck in 12 minutes. That's how fast the whole thing went. And I go, oh, here's the other thing. My fucking audition was at 2:25. I'm thinking they do that so that people are just like rotating in at the right time or whatever. I got there at 2:05 and I started asking people, I'm like, what time's your audition? They're like, mine was at 2:35 and they're already like on deck. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, this is fucking weird. That's the other thing.
So you were on track with showing up early.
I thought you sat in the waiting room and then 2:25 just like clicks over.
Yeah, because that happens.
And then the lady comes out. I'm Richard Carlis. You're next in the auditions. You know, like that's what I thought.
Rashad Carlisle.
He's
He's like, no, it's Jerek.
So this is what I think is going to happen. So none of that happened. So anyways, I go get the seltzer, come back in, take a couple of sips off the seltzy, and things are okay at this point because now my mouth is like wet again because it went dry.
And Susan Sarandon's like, did you get your seltzer? Are you okay there?
Susan Sarandon, God, dude, I loved her tits.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I loved her tits. Do you love her tits?
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Of
course.
Okay. What was that? What was the baseball movie?
League of Their Own?
No. Nope. With what's his goddamn face from fucking Shawshank Redemption? He's a pitcher. Susan Sarandon. This is the one where I was like, I want to fuck Susan Sarandon.
I don't know.
Okay. Who Tim Robbins. He's in a baseball movie with Susan Sarandon, and that's when I fell in love with her, and we're gonna stop talking about that now.
Okay. What is that movie?
Do you know what I'm talking about though?
I don't.
No?
No.
Who's the guy who was in Waterworld?
Kevin Costner.
He's also in the baseball movie. He's the catcher. But Susan Sarandon actually is in love with the catcher, but she's fucking the pitcher. So she's in love with Kevin Costner, but she's dating Tim Robbins.
Shit.
You don't know?
No.
You've never even seen it.
No.
That's crazy. Okay, anyways.
I liked her in The Client. Yeah. You could be my lawyer for sure.
You know who else is I loved at one point?
Who?
What's that lawyer movie? Oh my God, I'm so bad. True Lies. What's the woman in that?
Oh, Jamie Lee.
Oh, Jamie Lee.
Yeah, dude, she's banging.
God, dude.
Faux show.
Both of them, like Susan Sarandon and Jamie Lee Curtis, both had their moments with tits, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm on board.
Yeah.
And then it got too far, and
The
you're like,
window wasn't long. I mean, you had to. We grew up at the perfect time.
yes. Jamie Lee also had that movie where she was like,
That's
doing like jazzercise with John Travolta.
Oh yeah,
Dude, I wanted to see a vagina bad.
Yeah.
I go, I can see all your vagina, but not enough of your vagina.
Right.
Can I pull?
Right.
If you pull one layer over it, not enough. You actually, there's tights under that.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So audition.
Yeah, so we're next up, right? And so I'm tripping balls, and I right before we go in, I go, I've never auditioned. This is my very first audition. She goes, oh my God, this is so exciting.
cute.
This is so exciting for you. I go, I got my Celsi, it's fine. And I go, Excelsior. And she goes, that you should try out for the next fucking Harry Potter. And I said, okay. Anyways, so...
That didn't happen.
No, and it wasn't funny, and it didn't add up. So the door opens, right? Okay, so now we're in there, and there's the casting director, and it's just him. There was another guy who was kind of like off into the side, but it was too dark. I didn't see him, but I knew he was there. He's like a little ferret in the corner, or whatever. So go in, and he sets up the scene. He goes, okay, this is what we're going to do. He goes, hold on a second. He puts the camera on her, takes a picture, puts the camera on me, takes a picture. And then he sets the camera up for the shot. And he goes, okay. And he goes, right when the music starts, start your lines. And I already knew that, right? Because I had been doing it in the fucking, or I'd been hearing it in the waiting room.
Yeah.
Fucking Jerek was just out there doing it over and over again. And I was very, right. So
he helped you kind of in a way.
In a way. Don't say that. He goes, when the music starts, you're going to start your lines. And I go, okay. And he goes, ding, 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 ding. And I just stand there.
How many takes do we get?
And he's looking down at the papers. And then finally, I'm just like staring at him. He looks up and he goes, like that. And I go, fucked it up. I go, sorry. I fucked it up. And he goes, okay, we're going to do it again. Oh, I forgot to tell you, dude, my little fucking flap, dude, my little Walgreens flap. He goes, put your headshots there. And I was like, oh, God. I go, my headshots are the worst. They're this grainy headshot with my name half cut off. And I was just like, dude, this is my very first time. I've never auditioned before. I just want to let you know. My name is Richard Carlise. I'm very excited to be here. I've never auditioned before. My name is Richard Carlise. I have a headshot. My name is Richard Carlise. And he's like, okay, there. And he just points to the seat where like all the headshots were.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, like barely holding on to it. I'm like, I'm trying to put it down. So all that happens. And then I go, I fucked that up, right? So I was instantly already in my head. And then he's like, all right, he sets up the scene. And he goes, okay, ding, 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 ding. And I'm just like, I say nothing. He looks up and just goes, what?
This is a second take?
No, let's just take, I had to redo the whole thing.
Okay, gotcha.
He goes, yes, right when I hit play, that's when you go. Dun, 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 dun. I say my line. Oh, sorry. When he sets up the scene, he goes, when it gets to the part where it's the singing at the end, he goes, you need to just dance like you're at a rock concert. So I'm like, okay. Right? And so sets up the scene. So it goes, second take. Second take. I fucking nail it, bro. I fucking nail it. Oh, shit. Dude, my back hurts. My back hurts. Okay, sorry. Here, we're back. We cut that. No, we didn't.
Nailed your line.
Nailed my line. She stumbles on her line. Then my line comes up again. I nail. She didn't stumble. I fucked that up. It's all me on the first section. All she does is on the first section, right? So then we fucking get to that part. Oh God, dude, I forgot. Dude, we were in the waiting room. We knew we were gonna have to do it. We knew we were gonna have to dance or whatever. Mm-hmm. She goes, I'm gonna play the air drums. What are you gonna play? I'm just going to dance like this and maybe I'll throw a little bit of this. And she goes, good. I'm playing the air drums. I don't want you to also play the air drums.
Dude.
Just too much intensity. I was like, oh my God. Okay, so anyways, we're in the thing.
But, I mean, you got to figure this out.
Yeah. So she starts playing the air drums, by the way. And it's like, man, have you ever had a musical bone in your body? She's like, and so I had not seen it yet because we had just discussed. She's like, I'm gonna do the air drums, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna do a little. When she started huffing and puffing and doing it, bro, I was laughing. I could see her over here doing this, and I go, this is insane, dude. Right, too much. But I fucking somehow get into it, dude. I do full on couple of these moves, a couple of fucking these, and I'm just like doing some real good shit, right? So we get through the whole thing. Her section, my section. We get through the whole thing. And he goes, hey, bud. He goes, you just danced your way through a good audition, just so you know. And I go, oh, all right. Because I'm like...
Sweating.
So nervous.
Profusely.
He complimented you?
He complimented me. Didn't say shit to her. He goes,
fuck that bitch.
He goes, you just danced your way through a good audition. I made him laugh, too. With my dance moves, I did a couple of back rolls, a couple of those, those little back roll things.
Yeah.
I did a couple of those. He started cackling over there, and then I started doing some other things, and then just giving him some of the, my little eye go ups and a little couple of these, and I got him laughing. So at that point, finally, I felt comfortable. It was over.
Nice.
When I finally felt okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He goes, "Thank you so much." Grab our stuff. I go, Anna told me before we did an audition, she goes, do not shake his hand. Do not shake his hand. That's not part of the deal. Just be kind, be courteous, be energetic, be accommodating, anything they need. Go, but shaking hands is not part of the deal. And I go, you got it. Bro, I shook his hand immediately. Like when I got there, hi, my name is Richard. Nice to meet you. Shook his hand. Then I go in for the nice to meet you handshake. At that point, as he's grabbing my hand,
you remembered.
I remember. I go, I'm not supposed to be shaking his hand. And I'm like, I fucked this up so bad because I feel like I nailed the lines but like I just was not feeling good about the whole situation. And you can hear the other people auditioning like before we go in, and it sounded like everything was going great for everyone. You know what I mean? And then I had fucking Jerek, who is like just straight like professional, but like the biggest douchebag.
A professional dickhead.
I'm just like, oh, they're gonna get it, So I say thank you. He goes, okay, great, and we are walking out. So the door opens. Janice walks out, and there's just one female in the waiting room, and he just taps me on the shoulder, and he goes, hey. He goes, would you mind doing another audition so that I could audition this? She doesn't have
nice.
Oh, you big wait, sir.
I was like, yeah, I got it. I got you. I go, yep.
You're primed.
I was like, yes, let's go. And so we get in there, dude. I do a whole nother round of auditioning. And he goes, when we got done, he goes, you just got done with your second audition. Congratulations to me, because he knew it's my first audition on the previous one, and then he goes, "Good job in the second audition."
Nice.
I'm just like dying. I'm like, this is too much, bro. Too much anxiety. Too much going on.
You got everything. You got every emotional.
Everything.
Every emotion.
I got pumped up a couple of times, but I was really down most of the time.
You were down. You were pissed. You were up. You had it all.
Yeah.
I don't think that changes though, because you're meeting different people every time, doing something different every time. So you're probably gonna have that high level of anxiety every single audition.
That's what Anna told me. Who's been doing it for fucking 10 years or whatever. Anna goes, it never goes away. And I was just like, So, but the second I opened the door to the parking lot, I was like, I go, oh my God, I am so glad to be out of there. I can't even fucking tell you how happy I am to just be out of that whole experience. Because that experience was more than I wanted it to be. It was everything that I thought it would be, but nothing that I thought it would be at the same time.
Yeah.
It was just all around too much. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had to do 2 auditions. I was just like the guys in the waiting room, and there's a bald guy that I wish I could remember like what he said. He was just this guy who was there also auditioning, but he was telling everybody what they need to do. There was that guy there too. Like, hey, everybody, what's this? He's like, you're going to push this thing. There's the music, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, who is this guy? What is this? The fucking, assistant or something? He goes, no, I'm auditioning too. But that guy, like, too much, dude.
Yeah.
This guy over here is saying his lines. You're too much. You're bald. No one's going to get you. You're out, bro. But he was, that's a joke. And so it was just like so many things on that, right? So I leave and I decompress. I drive home. I had about 2 sips of my seltz left, which made me happy, because my mouth was dry again. And I'm like, okay, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I was okay. I got through my first experience. There's no way. And so I call my girlfriend.
Nice.
God, he was honestly just the sexiest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. God. Anyways, so I call her. I call my sister. I go, are you home? She was actually here. I was like, okay, great. I'm going to tell you the story. I told her this whole story, right? And I go, this was just a good experience for me. I got one under my belt. Cannot wait for orientation, so I feel more like
Yeah.
Doing all this without orientation fucked me up, dude. I'm like, I shouldn't even be here. Like, I don't have headshots. I don't have these things, this resume. I just was not prepared, right?
Yeah.
And
you're always put in that position where you're lacking the one thing that everyone else has solidified. You're like, why don't I have orientation? Why, dude? Totally, dude.
Isn't there a YouTube you could watch?
And I think
I had my sister, she was there to coach me through the whole thing, which most people don't have, granted. However, I don't have headshots. So that whole thing is just timing. I didn't have time to get headshots. But I have headshots scheduled for Monday. Anyways,
do they make you use their guy or something?
Their emails are confusing. And actually in the contract, it looked like you needed to sign up for some, but I'm using somebody that I don't think they actually care, but I am definitely not using theirs. So if they have a problem, they might at some point tell me I need to use theirs, but
I would think that maybe kind of your wonkiness going into this, where you weren't aligned with everybody else that was there,
because I imagine
stands out a little bit.
If I'm thinking of the company,
which I think is a good thing.
If I'm thinking of the company, that is, it's quirkier commercials, anyways, right? They want kind of weird characters.
They do it all. They do it all. Yeah, I mean they.
No, I mean for the insurance company that you're working for.
Oh yeah, I mean that for yeah. No, this one was Geico. That's a company that wants some silliness.
Yeah.
This is another company
like that.
It's not Geico.
Okay.
But they want some silliness. It's a company that I actually had never heard of. So even if I said it, it wouldn't matter, except for the fact that it would if they looked and they were like, "You just blew it." Because there's NDA shit that has to be protocoled and whatnots. But so anyways, I'm like, okay, so I decompress, tell everybody the story, and honestly, I think I told the story to my sister and my mom and Artyom way better than I told it this time, because I forgot so many things. But it was fresh. It was fresh.
It was fresh when you told him, yeah.
Right, and I'm just a bit tips, just a tad tipsy. So anyways, okay, so
Doing.
Not gonna get it. Not gonna get called back. None of this. I'm just,
You don't
not.
think so?
Never know.
Well, yeah. I mean, you don't. I mean,
I got an email
oh yeah.
about 5 hours ago.
Second audition?
I got
For the same. You got the gig.
I got a call back.
Wow.
So is it for another audition, or is you got the gig?
I didn't get the gig. I got the call back. It went from 50 people. There's 4 people.
Oh shit!
And I'm one of them.
Wow.
Well, you also yeah. Well, you double dipped, bro.
Yeah, you got 2.
When I read that email, I was just
You made the cut. You're like, how is that possible? It's gonna be you and Jeanette.
Dude, these casting directors just want someone that's gonna, be good for the role, make them laugh,
Yeah.
without saying much.
That was it. Oh, one of the directions that the casting director said to me, which is not going to surprise either of you. He goes, "Hey, because we did it a few times, within each audition. We didn't just run through it once. Like, we did it a couple times." One of his bits of direction was, "Okay, so with this role specifically, you don't want to make it about you."
Surprise, surprise.
And I go,
10-4, Captain.
I got it. Because I was a little overboard, I think, on the first one. And then I just...
Well, yeah, that's how you coped with it.
That is true,
That's
dude.
how you got through it.
That is so true.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So the whole experience was absolutely crazy. There was not a chance in hell I was going to get a call back. Get the call back today. I go on Friday with 3 other individuals to see if I get the role. If I get the role, I'm going to fucking meet
Rob Halford. Yes.
Sick.
because he's in the fucking commercial. And that's that.
And then that'll be a day of shooting.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you.
You should look up some like different angles for the camera and things like that. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe the naturalness is what they saw. Like, oh,
What do you mean?
Just like even terminology that they say.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Hey, we're gonna shoot it clean or shoot it dirty.
Yeah.
And,
I don't know.
you know.
I'm hoping orientation tomorrow.
I don't think that's what they go over.
So you're finally going to orientation
So
tomorrow?
it's orientation is tomorrow.
Good.
Yeah,
That'll
God.
make you feel better.
Way better, because I want them to know that they have talked to me, and that it's all legit. Because it all feels like a dream. Honestly, I said an offhand comment to Anna, in a joking manner, and within 3 weeks, I am in an audition with fucking Jerek.
And you think and you think if you hadn't made that little comment,
No, it would have never happened. It would have never happened because had she not known that I was still thinking about it or whatever, there would have been no reason for her to make the email, write the email, and Anna,
give the nudge.
And Anna, you're not listening because most of the people who used to listen stopped listening. But Anna, if you are listening, thank you so much. You really helped me. The whole process helped me fill out paperwork, helped me understand what the fuck was going on, helped me sort of gauge what was going to happen when I went into there. Also, Artyom, thank you so much. Another guy that sort of gave me a little bit of insight that most people wouldn't get if they were in my position, meaning that they have no acting experience, they have no auditioning experience. It was really, I think I got lucky. You know what I mean? With my family.
Yeah.
So that's really it, dude. And I know
That's
that
fucking
that
cool,
took the
dude.
entire podcast to go through.
No, it's good. I wanted to hear all about it. I was like,
It was intense.
how'd this go?
It was intense, and I got the fucking call back. And I
You
cannot
got
believe
the call back.
I'll tell you this right now. I'm gonna fucking dominate this time when I go in. Because I've already I had that experience.
Yeah.
I'm going in this time.
sure.
Dude, I know my fucking lines. I know exactly what made the guy giggle. Anna told me that the client will now be there. So it was the casting director, right? So the casting director selected the people. I went, did it. Now the client, the client selects the people that they want for the callback.
Yeah.
So the client selected me based on my audition, right? So now the client's going to be there for the callback.
Right.
So it's going to be the casting director and the client. And then I get to do the whole thing in front of them. And I'm going to fucking schmooze and wooze.
Well, you had blind confidence the first time around.
Yeah.
Now you have this confidence where you know what you're going into.
Blind confidence that led to debilitating anxiety.
Right. Yeah.
This time I have affirmed confidence that will lead to debilitating.
And you're braced for whatever.
Debilitating anxiety.
They're gonna switch
Well,
it all
maybe,
up on
you
you
know.
now when you go the next time.
I fucking hope they do, because you know what? They're gonna want that Richard that was the blind, confident, anxiety-filled guy. They don't want the fucking guy who goes, I got this. They don't want Jerek in there, dude. They wanted you
What if
because
Jerek
you were
is
like
at the callback?
scared.
He's not.
He's not.
He's not. You get to see the roster.
Oh, fucking thank
I was
God.
so happy when I didn't see Jerek fucking Carlisle on the goddamn roster. I was like, that piece of shit's been acting for 10 years. Your boy on audition numero uno beat you, motherfucker. Oh, God, it made me feel so good.
Oh, I'm sure.
What about Janice? She didn't get a call back either?
No, she didn't. Unfortunately, she didn't. But
She was
we have to
she
be-
was at home like not waiting for the phone call.
Here's the thing. I am 35. The role is for a 40 to 45-year-old, and she walked in everything of like 48,
Right.
probably into the 52 to 3s.
Right.
So they're gonna need to you can't have a 53-year-old. Like I'm her husband, do you know what I mean? So once I got the call back, I already knew that fucking Janice wasn't gonna be there because she was a little bit too old.
Right.
You know? So
Rough around the edges.
there was this one Asian gal though that was going, and I just liked her vibe. Like I just instantly liked her vibe.
How old was she?
My age, I don't know. She just looked
Yeah.
my age. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
was
I
Asian.
wanted. Guess what? I wanted to be with her. There was this other unassuming, kind of like Cameron style guy in there. I swear to God. He was darker hair, but he was like your build. And he was like just more like he was in it. Like you could tell he was familiar, but he wasn't cocky. He was just like, hey, what's going on? Like he was like that kind of vibe. There was fucking Jerek, who was just like antsy and crazy and being a piece of shit, and then the bald guy who's just like like the Ben of the group, you know, my brother. And then there was a Cameron who was just kind of like, I don't know what his name was. I guarantee he's the other guy, because he was just like, hey, what's going on? Yeah, I'm here for that part, you know. And I was like, oh, this guy, this guy's serious.
Was there any? So,
Quiet,
was
calm, collected.
Yeah.
Was it all white guys that kind of?
No, so the I guess apparently the lovely thing about me is that I'm sort of ethnically ambiguous. You don't know if I'm Middle Eastern or Hispanic or
All your
Italian.
accents are on point.
The accents doesn't matter. Just if you look at my brow, you know, and my
Right,
hair.
yeah.
Apparently, I am in the industry. I am called ambiguously.
Ethnically ambiguous.
Ethnically ambiguous. So that's actually opens up a lot of doors, because right now people don't want white.
Yeah.
They don't want white.
Right.
They want
So you're gonna
That's
make
why I
the-
asked.
being white.
White ain't right.
White ain't right. And I am.
You're gonna make a lot more
I'm
cuts.
I'm so white.
Than say, quiet, collected Brennan.
So everybody, actually, even fucking Jerek's, he like
Jerks.
he looked a little bit ethnically ambiguous.
Oh, yeah?
But like he looked like a rich Jew.
But the Tiva's fucking.
Yeah.
Well, no, not even.
Skechers. He's
Yeah.
wearing Skechers, dude. The bald guy looked Middle Eastern. The other guy, the Cameron guy, yes, he was bald, big, Middle Eastern-y.
Okay.
And then the calm, cool, collected guy kind of looked like, oh man, dude, he looked Greek.
Oh yeah.
He was Greek. Yep. Yes, he was.
And you look all that.
I look all of those.
Yeah, you do.
Dude, and I'll fucking do the accent. You know what I mean? I'll do it. And I told Anna, I go, really what I want to do is like these like serious drama roles. And Anna goes, shut up. She goes, nope, you're not going to do any of that right away. And I go, but you don't know. I could do them. Oh,
It's not in your immediate wheelhouse.
drama? I'll cry right now.
Yeah, I know.
I'll cry right now.
I know.
You want me to cry?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Okay, fine. I could though.
I know.
Okay. Could you?
Yeah.
Could you?
Yeah.
But because like the pain in your life, or because
No, I just can.
you could do it too?
Yeah.
Dude, you want to get signed?
That's all you gotta do.
Dude. I'm going to put another iron in the fire.
Might.
I'm going to be like,
Might need to.
where you going? A dish?
A dish.
A dish for what?
Sprouts. Dude, if you got an audition for Sprouts, you would get it, dude.
Birkenstocks, bitch. I'm good.
You just know every aisle.
Yeah.
You know all the products.
Yeah.
They're like, yes, dragon fruit, aisle 37. on the the island dock, the island.
See, dude. It reminds me of when we did that casting thing in LA with D, which is such a silly thing.
Yeah, what was that?
It was just a thing that he persuaded us to get into.
Tell just quickly.
It was like to be an extra, the movie 300 has fucking 300 dudes in it, or 3,000. You could be one of those dudes, And we were like, oh yeah, that sounds cool.
It was you.
It was you, me.
I didn't go.
You went with me, didn't you?
Did I?
I thought so.
Oh man, was I high? Yeah, always.
Was I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went.
It was just you and me and not them.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. Because
No callback?
D kind of like hung out at our joint for a little bit.
Yeah, he did. That was an interesting time.
Yeah. So we just did that for a minute.
I forgot we did do that.
Yeah.
We didn't get a call back.
No. Didn't get the call back.
Didn't get the call back. Hey, real quick before we leave, I gotta ask you this. So, do you grow hair on your on the shaft of your penis?
Yeah.
How far up? All the way?
An inch.
Okay.
Standard.
An inch up?
An inch up. Yeah. Not an inch from the tip.
Interesting. Okay.
An inch from the tip.
Standard.
Yeah, that's probably, I don't know.
I mean, a dick head is 1.5 inches on average, probably.
Length?
Erect. Yeah.
Oh, and length? Yeah.
Wait.
If you grew hair up to an inch below the tip, that would be wild, right?
Yeah.
So I go an inch
hard
from
or
the
soft?
base. Hard.
Hard. You gotta always measure things hard.
Yeah.
If you measure soft, if you guys
Just don't do that anymore. You're selling yourself short. You idiots.
for all the ladies out there,
How long's your dick? It's like 2.5 inches. No. Jerk off and then tell us how big your dick is.
but also it accordions, so all the
Yeah.
skin goes into a mush, or accordions down.
Yeah, it
And
folds.
so the distance between things gets fucked up. Like the measurements get fucked up because that skin is an accordion.
It's ever changing.
So you can't everything has to be extended to measure. Just like anything you're measuring.
But if you're measuring the distance of, wait a minute, why did you want to ask me this?
So good question. So mine, let's just say we both have 7-inch penises.
Right.
Erect.
Yep.
Okay, so now we have 7-inch penis. So the head, we agree, is 1.5 inches.
Right.
So there's 5.5 inches of shaft.
Right.
Okay, you're saying on a hard shaft, a hard 5.5 inch shaft, not including the head,
Yeah.
you're saying 1 inch is the highest growth of hair
Yeah, I
you
think
get.
so.
Okay, so that's not correct for me.
Well, you're Italian, right?
Mine goes.
Well, he's ethnically ambiguous. He
That-
could be anything, dude.
My penis looks Arab, my asshole looks Greek.
Mine goes. Do Greeks have nice assholes?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure they
They
don't.
gotta have great ones.
No,
dude.
fuck.
What is
No,
it?
Jesse
probably-
Kinsopoulos?
It looks.
Does it taste like feta?
No.
Oh, God.
Dude,
I mean, yeah.
Wait,
I
Cam,
just
is
picture a
Jess Greek?
field of black licorice and feta cheese everywhere.
And kalamatas.
Yeah, I call them out olives. For sure.
Vinegary.
Dude.
So mine goes. Mine goes all the way.
What?
Well,
Not full bush.
where stubble is.
I have a full set of prickly hairs that could go all the way up the shaft.
Oh, God.
All the way to the head. Okay.
Really?
I do.
You have stubble. If you if you shaved it, you would have stubble almost all the way
Yeah,
to...
but it's sparse.
Sure.
Like
Yeah.
there's one here, there's one here, there's one here. But it's all the way up, right? So yeah.
So when you let that go...
it's bananas. Oh yeah, it'll be a long hair. Yeah, it's yucky.
Is your girlfriend
It's
into that or what?
yucky.
Not.
Yeah.
If she's into that, I would be bummed for her. That's not a cool thing to be into.
Flossing her teeth with it.
What she's into is my personality. So, because I got a 40-inch waist.
So
we
what
all
do
know I
you
got a
do?
40-inch waist. So what's she into?
So you shave it regularly, or no?
I pluck
well, now
it.
you do.
I pluck it every once in a while. Like I'm just like in the shower and I'm shaving my balls or whatever, and I'll just like take a couple of passes on the shaft just to get rid of things.
Yeah.
It's never like stubble because it's not enough to be stubble.
Sure.
It's just enough.
the one.
It's more than one, but it's
right, but one here, one there, one here.
it's just enough to be troublesome to me, where it has to be a thing, right?
So you yank those out with the follicle.
I yank them out the follicle, but then sometimes it doesn't fucking pull the root,
Right,
and you
yeah.
know that it's still in there. That
Yeah.
bothers me. All this shit, right? So,
Sure.
anyways, my dick started to hurt like a couple days or like 5 days ago.
Oh, you got an ingrown hair.
Really? On the bottom or the top?
Right in the middle of my shaft, bro.
On the bottom underbelly or the
On the
top?
on the underbelly. Oh, okay. That's a good distinction. No hairs on the top of my dick.
Okay, because
All of them are on the underbelly.
that's
Well, that's more acceptable.
that should have been
Oh, I
that should
didn't
have
know.
been cleared up. I'm thinking of like top dick hairs, dude.
That's why we both had this like look on our face,
Yeah.
like, God, what is
Yeah,
wrong
dude.
with you? That doesn't happen.
Yeah, you look like fucking Jeff Goldblum's dad in Independence Days.
You guys are my best friends. You are the nicest people of all time. No, none of it was on top, dude. I didn't even think about that.
Your dick looks like
Now-
Robin Williams' knuckles.
Now, if you out there have that happening, kill yourself. So,
Dude. Wax it all day.
yes,
And
no,
then
no.
plug the plugs.
God, no. I didn't even think about that.
Okay, yeah, okay.
No.
So this
Yeah.
is all.
It's underbelly. So
Okay.
there's the underbelly, but
You have an ingrown on the under halfway up.
so my dick was hurting, and I go, oh God, this is not good.
Oh,
and I
wow.
look and I go, this has to be an ingrown hair because there's like a lot of follicle holes or whatever, follicles.
Phallic holes.
Follicles. And so I squeeze it as hard as I can.
Yeah, you get it all out of there.
And dick skin is thin.
Oh, you can do whatever.
Dude, it is so thin. It's so malleable.
Yeah, you can do whatever.
You can
You-
grab it and just go like this. I don't know for people at home. You can
Yeah,
just
if you stuck a penny under it, you could see
The-
fucking Abraham Lincoln's face. You know, like clear as day.
It's a wheat penny.
Yeah.
it's resilient, but it's thin.
And it doesn't hurt.
Not at all, dude.
Yeah, it's great.
It's like pinching your earlobe.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm doing this. I squeeze it as hard as I can. Nothing comes out. I go back the next day. I'm squeezing it again, and I feel like I could feel a hair, like definitely like a hair. It's
And it's like there's
just
some excitement there though.
yeah. I'm like, oh,
You're like,
I
I
can
can't wait to fucking just see.
pull it straight out,
Yeah.
right? So I go. This sucked. Because I don't know where the needles are in my house. So I go. I knock on my mom's door.
Tweezers?
No, it was not. There was nothing.
Nothing to grab?
Nothing to grab, nothing that stood out as like I need to. I was like, I need. This is like a splinter. Like you can't even see the darkness of the splinter. I could just feel it under the skin, and because it's cellophane, I
Now
could
it's a painful.
now it's a thing, right? Yeah. So I knock on my mom's door. I go, "Hey, mom, what's going on?" And she's like, "Hi, what's up?" And I go, "Hey, I need a needle that you could get a splinter out with." And she's like, "Oh," instantly, mom, what happened? I go, I go, "So I don't want to tell you, but it's okay."
Yeah.
I go, "I have a thing that I need to do with it." And she's like, "Okay."
Yeah.
So I avoided that whole thing, and
I don't want to tell you. She's like, okay, well, let me see. Should I go to the needle bin that has the the heroin size needles or when you tripped on acid? What size needle do you need, Richard? Because you don't want to tell me? You're like, no, I still don't.
Did your mom have the tomato?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Dude, the tomato pincushion, 100%, dude. Yes, that was my go-to.
Okay, thank God.
For
Okay.
sure.
Yes, dude. Okay.
Dude.
Okay, so of course your mom did.
Genius.
Okay, so this wasn't in the tomato. I thought it was going to come out of the tomato. That's what I was hoping, because that's the thinness I needed. But she had a whole sheath of needles.
Yeah.
Like all thicknesses. And I was like, I need the thinnest.
One. Yeah.
We're working with a real thin section of thing, And she's like, I think she sort of kind of got that it had to do with my privates.
Yeah.
But like also didn't. And so when I left, things weren't cool really. You know what I mean? When I got the needle.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. And I played.
She like closed the door slowly. Like, what's he going to do with that?
And I played it hard too. I played it hard. Eyebrow straight up, just like, I need a fucking needle. And she's like, what for? And I was like, I'm not gonna tell you. And so I just grabbed it and I went. Dude, I went, okay, what do? I go to the tub, soak my dingling. We talked about this before. Your dingling floats.
Loose. Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's floating. It's part of it's not getting absorbed, like water's not being absorbed. It's floating. I have to hold it down. The lighting's really bad. I feel like
the one you had to get was actually above water level. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Wow, it really gets up there. That's wild, dude.
I had to push it down just to make sure. You know what I mean? It was probably submerged, but I just didn't feel fully confident.
Oh, yeah, you wanted it soaked.
So anyways, dude, I'm in there. I'm stabbing at things, dude. I'm just stabbing and stabbing and stabbing and pressing and pressing. Nothing's happening. Every day, like for the last 5 days, I've been just stabbing it with this needle. Trying to and nothing's coming out. Today, finally, I laid on my back. I opened my window because I'm on the second floor. I opened the shades to let in some natural light because I was like, I need natural light.
Natural light and fire smoke.
And so I'm straight up, just like on my back, naked in my bedroom like this with my dick flapped up, and I'm stabbing it and stabbing it and stabbing it. And I'm squeezing and stuff finally started to come out like clear liquid. Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? Not pus, but
No.
like
Plasma.
But pus's cousin. Do you know?
I was going to say fuss, but that was stupid.
Or cuss.
Here's my thing, though.
Yeah.
I don't get needles when I have a splinter.
Oh, what do you do?
I take fucking nail clippers and clip away the skin that's blocking the splinter from coming out and just take care of it in 30 seconds
Yeah,
or
but
whatever.
the balls is too delicate for that.
We're not
It's
talking about
like your
balls. We're
finger.
talking about shaft.
But here's the deal, dude.
I would never take those to
Wait,
my
you
balls.
get
I got an ingrown hair. This is the very first
splinters in your shaft?
No, this is the very first ingrown hair.
No, but I would use it.
Oh, okay.
I would, for sure.
No, but Dad.
Because a needle, what are you doing? You're not grabbing anything.
No.
with it.
Okay, I got you. It is a needle tweezer situation. So whenever I got,
So you have tweezers too.
so my mom would go right next to the, what's that thing called?
The
Splinter.
Yeah, the splinter.
She would go right next to it and slide right next to it.
A tube, fold the skin open, pull it out with the tweezers. And so you had tweezers on site too.
So my mom would tweeze it if there was a bit hanging out. Oftentimes when you really do a good splinter, there's nothing to grab.
Yeah.
So that's where you took the clipper.
I just do a little shit, boonk.
Got it. Right. So
Anyway,
all
to
this
each
is on
their
my
own.
this is always on my shaft.
It's on your dick. You want it to look right.
I squeezed it, and I was poking it so much, dude. I was straight up. I could feel it go into the skin, which is
Yikes,
not a good
dude.
feeling, dude.
No.
You don't want any of this with your shaft, right?
No.
So I'm squeezing that clear liquid that almost is like sticky.
Yeah.
Came out.
Yeah.
It's clear liquid, but it's sticky.
It's like a blister
yes!
thing almost. Yeah.
Dude, that's kind of what it was.
Yeah.
I must have gotten something. Right now, I'm in the healing process, and everything is good.
Did you pull the hair out?
I didn't get it. I don't even know if it was. I might have gotten it at some. Dude, I stabbed so many times. I probably pulled. Oh, I got tweezers in the mix. Dude, I just started.
Your dick looks like a salt shaker.
So many things. So many pokes. So many tweezers. Oh, I didn't tell you. Yeah, I got the tweezer. I might have grabbed it. Bro, there was so many times where the lighting wasn't good enough for me to know if I had actually accomplished anything.
Yeah.
But there was one point where I was almost crying. Just like stabbing my dick. Like, this is the worst thing that's ever happened.
But I gotta get it. There's that satisfaction though when you pull one of those out and it's super long, and then when it's out, it goes.
It didn't do that. I want that bad.
Yeah.
It might still be happening. I don't know, dude. My girlfriend's. She's bummed. She doesn't know that she's bummed, but she probably is gonna be bummed now.
It's like, oh, is that an STD?
Could be. She should probably go get tested. Because I ain't.
I'm not gonna test.
Roundabout test.
All right. Well, fucking Christ.
All right.
Good story, Richard.
Thanks,
I
man.
liked it.
I feel really bad.
Why?
I don't know why. I feel like I feel like that went on too long or something.
No, I wanted to hear about it.
Way to go, okay?
Yeah. It was great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It was entertaining, eh?
Okay.
Well, that's it.
Congrats, Rich.
Thank you.
Thank you. I love you.
Thank you. Thank you. We can't believe you stuck it out.
Is that a fucking
We can't believe you had no doubt.
Piece of luggage?
Yeah, but what's on
Thank you
it?
for tuning
Oh, Powder Puff Girl?
Yes, that's what I was looking
We
for.
will see you again.
Whose is that? Ben's?
Patty.